Hello friends, welcome to my channel. Today I came with another B.Ed learning video. Today I came with a video of 1.4 EPC4. I know you may say that why not EPC3 first, by EPC4 first, but this I thought that it is very much very informative. This is the need of the hour which everybody should need it. So that's why first I have made the EPC4 video. So here you can see, as in my earlier video, that first I have written the selection of the topic like this. Only you have to write all the topics, all the everything, every particular topic which are there in your syllabus, and then you have to write which you are selecting. So as we all know, as it is there in, as I am doing my B.Ed from Baba Saheb Ambedkar Education University, there in 1.4 EPC4 it is mandatory to do two particular um, practicums. So this is the first practicum which I'm going to show it to you. So here I have written the the name of two practicums also. So the first practicum will be the general guidelines for the performance of the practice of yoga for the beginners. So all the five guidelines I have given for in the general guidelines one, and in the second practicum I will do select yoga practices for persons of average health for practical yoga sessions. So one more thing we will be saying here is that in this video only the first practicum I will show. The second, for the second practicum I will there will be a separate another video there that you can that will be uploaded in my channel. From that you take the help. So now let's start with the first practicum. I have made a page in order to differentiate from the first practicum to the second. So this page I have made for the first practicum, as you can understand. So this is my index page. As you have earlier already seen that I decorate my index page. You can do it like this, but also you can keep it very simple as you wish, whichever is comfortable to you. So this is my index page. Then first comes the introduction page. Introduction, you have to give the definition of yoga. You can give a picture or don't want, so that is totally up to you. I have given a picture in here for for attraction. So first will be the definition of yoga that you have to write in the introduction part. Second thing is that the purpose of the yoga. Next we come is the purpose of the yoga. So here also you will write why yoga is necessary, what is the purpose of the yoga, why we all should do we practice yoga. All these things you have to write this, and what is the helpfulness of yoga. All these things you have to write the purpose of yoga. The next comes is different types of yoga. Here you don't have to elaborate anything. Just write the different types of yoga name, that will do. Now comes the general guidelines. In general guidelines, you have to outline what yoga is benefited for. Means for just not for physical activity, also for the mental activity. All these things you have to write in this general guidelines part. So the first comes general guidelines for the practice of kriyas. So here you have to, one thing I will mention in kriyas, you have to first give the picture. You have to write the definition of kriya. In definition, you have to mention what is kriya and how it is done. These two things should be mentioned in the definition part. It is mandatory. Then you have to give the advantages. You have to give it in points, or elaborate the points, whatever. This way also you can give. So for then the advantages, and you also have to mention the limitations as I have mentioned in here. Next comes guidelines for the practice of asanas. So you have to give first the various kind of and one more thing is that in this particular 1.4 EPC4 yoga practicum, you have to remember one thing, that you can do the yoga on your own, means the asanas and all the yoga postures on your own, and you can also click pictures and give it in your practicum, or if you want to give like the way I have given from the internet, that also you can give. Both are acceptable. So then you have to give the now we were in asana, so pictures are very mandatory, so pictures you have to give. So these are yoga asanas, various asanas pictures which I have given, and here I have written the definition of the asana. As you can see, means here also in the definition part also you have to give the definition of asana, how it is done. This both of these things in every definition is mandatory. Then as you can see here, the advantages I have written in paragraph, that this way also you can do, or if you want to write it in points, that also you can do, whichever you feel comfortable in. You can give two pictures, you can give one pictures, it's totally on your wish. Then comes the limitations. This is guidelines for the practice of pranayams. So this is the way, means I have given the picture of pranayam. Then I have mentioned what is a pranayam, means how it is done. All these things I have mentioned in here. Then the advantages of the pranayam and the limitations of the pranayam. Limitations and advantages are mandatory in guidelines. Then comes the guidelines for the practice of Kriya Yoga. So I know Kriyas and Kriya Yoga is a bit means same and it's similar, but there is certain differences in that I have found out in the means online or in the internet. So that you can write it from here also. You can write it, take the help of the net or your book, whichever you please. So means whichever it's given correctly or whichever you can find it more appropriate, you can write it down. Then advantages here also have given in a paragraph. Then the limitations. Then the last comes the guidelines for the practice of meditation. Here also how meditation is done, why it is done, means this you have to write in the definition part. Next comes the advantages and the limitations. Here in advantages I have given in points, as you can see, very small points. Then I have given again limitations in a paragraph. Then comes the conclusion, and in conclusion you just have to write in gist in the summary part, why you have means how yoga is helpful, why this project is important, like that you have to write. And then comes the references. So I have earlier mentioned also that reference has to be done in the APA format, and if you don't know what is an APA format, there is a video in my channel, you can take help from that. And in APA format you have to do in all in alphabetical order, give your URL, but you just cannot give your URL just like that, you have to follow a format for that also, so that way you can give it. So this is how the APA format looks like. So we come to the end of the video. So thank you for watching everybody. Hopefully this video means help you in your doing your project. Please also share it among your friends, and if they need any kind of help, and please do watch my videos. Please do let me know in the comments. Thank you everyone. Have a nice day. Bye bye.